Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. This is Jasmine with a 3-card spread for the zodiac sign of Libra for December 2019. I've pre-shuffled the cards and we have the Hangman in the reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Okay, let's get started. Sorry, I was eating chips and I have chips all over my hands. Okay, so let's get started with the first one. The Hangman in the reverse, okay. So when it's in the upright position, this is about sacrifice and release. That when it's in the upright position, you want to let go of something. You're sacrificing, you're releasing, and you're moving on. But when it's in the reverse, you're stuck. Okay, so that means you could be stuck on the past, stuck on an old memory, stuck on something that you can't let go of, stuck on an old image, like you don't want to change images, you don't want to change consciousness, you don't want to move on. So you're pretty much stuck. And it looks like you're stuck on a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you could be stuck on a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Okay, so you could have broken up with one, left one behind. You could have, got a divorce from one, or it could pertain to a job as well. But whatever the case may be, I see that you're not moving on. You're still holding on to the past. You're not able to let go of things or let go of people. And this card's here to remind you that it is okay to let go, to move on. Okay, because I don't see a person might come back, but I don't see that it's going to work out, okay? Because there's new things coming in the year 2020, okay? So with this card, you're trying to slow things down. You don't want the inevitable to, you don't want the inevitable to happen. You want things to progress and hang on to an image where you're no longer there. You might be afraid of change. You might be afraid of what's coming. Or you might be afraid of, you don't know what's going to happen afterwards. Like a lot of people don't want to break up even if they're miserable, because they say to themselves, yeah, but what if I never find somebody else? What if I do find somebody else and I'm not happy? I often hear a lot of women say, I put a lot of work into this man, but so why should I let him go and let somebody else reap what I put in? Okay, that's not the way to be. If you have to put in a lot of work for somebody, how is that happiness? Okay, and that doesn't mean that they're going to change just because they go to somebody else. You should never have to put in that much work into a relationship where you're so unhappy, and then you can't let go because you say you put in all this work. Okay, that's not a relationship. A relationship is equal give and take, 50-50. But I am seeing Libras that you are hung up on somebody. You have a fear of people judging you, like you might try to keep your breakup a secret because you have a fear of what people are going to say. Yeah, so it's okay. It doesn't matter what people say. Okay, the only thing that matters is your happiness. So it's okay to let go. It's okay to move forward, because the universe is pushing you out. This could have happened because of the Mercury retrograde. We're still in the shadow phase. We have maybe like a week left. But during the Mercury retrograde, you could have broken up with someone, moved on, or something. Someone could have broken up with you. But the end is here. It's come. Okay? Because new things are coming. Mercury retrograde comes to push us out of situations that no longer serve us for our higher good. And it's, if we can't do it ourselves, Mercury retrograde does it for us, okay? Because if we stayed in the same thing all the time, then this world would be more messed up than it already is, because nothing would be balanced, okay? So Mercury retrograde comes in to balance things out. I know it may hurt now, but then later on when you find something better, you'll be like, oh, I'm glad that I got rid of that person, or that thing, or whatever it was that you were mixed up with. Okay, so for the next one, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands, I'm seeing this. You could have been involved with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Maybe this is the person that you broke up with. But this person was a little aggressive, maybe in their words or their actions, maybe possessive. I'm seeing a lot of pushiness, like they were pushy with their personality, maybe temperamental, a little bit temperamental. But I'm feeling that they had a position of power or something like that, a position to command, a position of power or something like that is what I'm hearing. But I am hearing that there's some type of ambition to grow. Maybe I'm getting a mixed message here. So either you are trying to grow and you were trying to grow with this person, or you're trying to grow away from this person. So there's two scenarios here. Okay. Okay. So let me read the next card and I'll come back to the Queen, because we have an energy here of fighting. Okay. So here we have all the wands that are scattered. The group of people are fighting, and the wands are all over the place. So that means the energy is scattered. So this is how your relationship was. And if you go back, okay, I'm hearing it now. If you go back to this person, because a lot of you are thinking about going back to this person, that's how the energy is going to be. Nothing has changed. Just because you spent time apart from each other doesn't mean that it's going to change. The energy is still going to be the same. This is how you were in the past. You were fighting. You didn't agree on anything. And it looks like that you were caught off guard, that you weren't expecting this type of relationship or something to happen like this way. Like you were just caught off guard is what I'm hearing. And you reacted defensively, or the other person reacted defensively. Again, I'm seeing an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So, and you didn't even know what you were fighting about. A lot of you were just fighting because you just didn't get along. The energy wasn't good between the both of you. And you always felt the need to defend yourself. Like, no matter what the other person said, you constantly felt like you had to defend yourself. Okay, that's not a good relationship to be in. Maybe the other person was confused about something, or you were confused about something. And I'm seeing that someone was overly agitated, or easily agitated, overly agitated, and under constant stress. I'm seeing someone under constant stress. I'm hearing stress. I'm also seeing this was at work too, that maybe this is how your workplace was. There was so much stress, lots of disorganization. Yeah, so I am seeing threats, that someone was threatened, not physically, but just threatened, like their job security was threatened, because of these fights and stuff like that. It's a difficult situation. I'm feeling a lot of negative vibe coming from this card. It's scattered energy. So don't let yourself get stuck is what I'm hearing. And again, right here, you're stuck. Okay, so you got to get out of this image. You got to get out of this image. If you're trying to hang on to your old image, that's not going to work for you anymore. You got to get out of that. You got to move past it. If you're hanging on to an old relationship that no longer works for you, the same thing. You got to get out of it. If you're trying to go back to something that you broke up with that had this energy, it's the same thing. You're going to just be going back around in circles and the same thing, going around and around and around. So why do you want that? Okay, Libra. Why do you want to get back into that? Okay, there's better things coming in the year 2020 for everybody. When I put out my January readings, you're going to see all the good things are coming in for everybody. Every sign has good things coming in. So the universe is really pushing you out of this so the new thing can come in. Okay, yeah, I'm just seeing a lot of scattered energy with this card. I am seeing some type of legal issue. And you might need advice now, but I'm seeing that the attorney that you have isn't really giving you I'm hearing answers that you need. You need to find a different attorney because his energy is scattered as well. So if you need more clarity. I'm hearing that this is a difficult situation and you need more clarity to be found before you make any further movements. Okay, so this is a hard card to read. It's not a hard card to read. It's just a lot of scattered energy. Okay, so if you are involved in a legal matter, and the attorney is not really helping you, and you feel like it's not helping you, then that means the energy is the same way with him. You need to find somebody else that's going to help you. Okay, look for, I'm hearing that you need to look for more evidence. If you're involved in something that you were accused of something, you need to look for more evidence, because it's out there, and you will find it if you look. Okay, so yeah, time to release the past. Let go of the past. You can't go back there anymore. Sometimes it's okay that we think about it, cry about it, but you have to release it so you can move forward and get out of all these ugly energies that are here. Libra, I don't know what's going on with you, but come on now. You can get out of these energies and do better for yourself, because you deserve better. You don't deserve to be caught up in something like this. I am seeing a workplace where everybody's fighting. It could be a union or something like that, but everybody's fighting, not agreeing with nothing or nobody. And I'm also seeing a riot. I'm seeing a riot at a prison where the energy is this way, like a huge riot is coming. Okay, especially if you're an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, I see a huge riot. You might want to not be involved in that riot, because you might spend more time in prison. Okay, so yeah, get away from that if you can. I know it's hard when you're in prison. It's kind of hard, but you can get away from that somehow. All right. If you're in school, I'm seeing that there might be a riot there. Okay, so try not to get involved in that, because I am seeing that, you could physically get hurt. With this card, I see physical hurt if you're involved in some type of riot. All right, so that is my reading for Libras, December 2019. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I really want to get monetized, so I can do live readings for you. All right, if it doesn't resonate with you, come back for another one. And if you want a personal reading, follow the directions down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and please comment. I would like to hear your comments. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.